This is problem number 10 from section 9.1. In this problem it says, the variable z varies jointly as the square root of x and the cube root of y. If z is 56 when x is 100 and y is 8, find z when x is 9 and y is 27. So, let's take a look at what we got going here. First of all, joint variation, what they're saying in this problem, is z varies jointly as the square root of x and the cube root of y. So square root of x, cube root of y. So they're telling you that this m value here, because they say square root of x, this m value is actually 2. So in our problem we have m equals 2, and we have n equals, because they say cube root of y, n is 3. But they also say that if z is 56 when x is 100 and y is 8. So we have z being 56, we have x being 100, and we have y being 8. So if we take a look at that formula, we have everything except for what variable? Well, we got everything except for the k value, which is k is the, we'll write that up here, k equals constant of proportionality. So we're going to plug all these numbers in and find k, and then when we find k, they want us to then use that to find z when we change our x and our y values. Okay, so let's do that. We're going to say z is 56 equals k, and this is the square root of x, which x is 100, and this is multiplication there, so times the cube root of y, which is 8. Well, we know that the square root of 100 is 10, so it's k times 10, and the cube root of 8 is 2 times 2. So we end up with 56 equals 20 times k, so we're going to end up with 20 times k. Divide by 20 on each side, and we end up with 56 divided by 20, 2.8. So our k value is 2.8. So now we're going to use, so we'll say use k equal 2.8 to find z. So in our new problem we have, again, we have m is 2, n is 3, z we don't know, but we know x, they say, is 9, and y is 27. So let's go ahead and plug these in. We say z equals our constant of proportionality, 2.8, our, let's see, times our square root of 9 times our cube root of 27. So z is going to equal, our square root of 9 is 3, so it's 2.8 times 3 times our cube root of 27, which is 3 times 3 times 3, that's actually 3 as well. So we end up with z equals 3 times 3 times 2.8, 25.2 is what z is. So based off of our initial joint variation information, we found k, which is a constant of proportionality. Once you find the constant of proportionality, then you can come up with different scenarios, which they did here, and you can figure out other solutions for z based on this constant of proportionality. Hopefully that makes sense.